Hey there everybody, this is the voice of the Bosomancer, and I've got myself a stack of these Doombringer packs. We're gonna open a whole bunch of them, and I did get a primal pack. For those of you who don't know, every time you win or buy a booster from the store in HEX, there is about a 2% chance that you get an additional primal pack. So buying 25 at once, that's about a coin flip's chance. I got lucky, got one. I'm not going to open it because that thing's going straight onto the auction house, so I can buy more packs and actually do limited with sealed and evolving sealed, draft, whatever. So yeah. And by the way, I just recently shoved a whole Burger King meal down my throat, so this may not be the ideal time for me to talk about things, but we're going to do it anyways. Also, I've got a second screen up with hexprice.com, so I can go ahead and check out prices of things on the fly. Looks like pretty much we're looking for Scrab of the Flayed Man in these packs. That is the top one. So without further ado, let's get started. And no legendary. So let's check out commons real quick. We'll not do this the whole time. Let's see, treat machine. Draw a card, gain 2 charges, gain 3 health. Boonberries. You know, HEX always has like this goofy little art in it sometimes, so I like to say it has the flavor of an unset just scattered throughout their normal sets. That's interesting. 10 health, 3 for 3. Gruesome Gobbler. Flight with life drain for blood. 5 mana. Glissade. What? Stun target opposing troop. Ready target troop you control. Okay. Cannibalize. Draw 2 cards, lose 2 health. Determined Zombie. Just a 1/3 for 2. Untimely End. Destroy target attacking or blocking troop. And Sapphire lets you loot. 1-hit Wounder. Huh. Nice play on words, guys. Rabid. Let's see. Gets +4/+4 and crush this turn. Now Rabid, it triggers when you attack, but it only triggers the first time. It's a one-shot ability that they have in HEX. And Crush, that's Trample. Let's see. Treacherous Search. This, put a revealed card in your hand, put the remaining cards into your deck. Okay. So it's a scry thing. Kind of like a brainstorm or whatever, that type of thing. Daybloom. Target troop gets 1/3 this turn. Trigger and the deploy of that troop. Huh, that's interesting. Fetid Scavenger. Random opposing troop gets -1/-1 for Rabid. Okay, that's a permanent bonus. So that's nice. Glimmer Fox. Create a standard resource and put it in your hand. Yeti or not. More play on words. Let's see, summon baby Yetis. Baby Yetis, I think, are just... Oh, what? It's not going to let me click on it? Okay, whatever. I think they're just 1/1s with haste, or speed as they call it here. Okay, can you summon 2 baby Yetis, summon a baby Yeti, and boost your troops, or just boost your troops. Huh. Nice versatility. Leaf Cobbler. Leaf Clobber. Okay, it's an action. 2 target troops get 2/2. Combat Trick there. Locks Weapon Pit. Target troop you control gets +1/+1. I don't know, that seems counterproductive. if you're playing a deck where you're giving bonuses out like candy, as one would expect in a deck like this, you don't want to revert it. Oh well. Sanctum of Suffering. At the start of your turn, discard a random card and draw a card. I'm not sure. I'm not too keen on that. That doesn't seem like something I'd like. Why would you want to discard a card at random just to replace it with something random? I guess it's a discard outlet or whatever. Fangstorm. Is he a good one? He doesn't seem to be in the higher. Yeah, let's check. Alright, Fangstorm. Nah, he's a pretty low cost one. He's not going for much on the auction house. Rage 5. Ooh. Yeah, he's cost 9. No wonder. Yeah, that's. You're not gonna play that. That's screwy. All right. We'll save the chest. Maybe later, after we're done opening the packs, I'll blow all my gold and spin the chests. But on to the next one. And just a rare again. Let's see. What have we got? Thistlemegas. 3 mana 2/2. Or no. A 2/3. With sockets. Pummel. +3/+3 and crush this turn. Noxious Turn. Target troop gets +4, life drain, and swift strike. Wow. That's a combat trick. Okay, and it's only 2 mana. Or 2 resources. 2 cost. I don't know. I'm not really familiar with all the lingo in HEX. Anyways, one-hit wounder. We've seen him before. Get out of here. Bruising Battler. Yeah, I think that's a reprint, I think. Shard Call, that also is a reprint. Soul Shatter, destroy target troop. Troops control is 2 health, gain 2 health. 5 cost removal, that's expensive. I'd play it unlimited, but, I mean, surely you have better things. Oh, do an ice block? What's an ice block? That's an ice block. Now, why does it let me click on the ice block, but not the baby yetis? Okay, so when you transport it into an ice block, they can pay later on to turn it not into an ice block. Okay. Gruesome Gobbler, we know him. Savage Showdown. Yeah, that's basically a whatchamacallit. I forget the magic equivalent. Breath of Ka. 2 damage to each opposing champion for each different shard amongst cards you control. So you're probably looking at about, I don't know, 6 damage. If you're playing a 3-color deck, which you probably are. If you're just playing 2, why would you play something like that? I don't know. Ooh, our first fusion card. Blight Steed Apocalypse. Fusion and Steadfast. Gallows Ash in our uncommons. Troop leaves your crypt, summon a Blight Bark Burster. It's a 5 cost, 5/3. And what's the do? Oh, it's that guy. I know him. Death Cry. Each opposing champion loses 2 health. Now what was the... Okay. That seems pretty good. I like that. Fleeting Memories. Let's see. Draw a card. Then each champion discards a card. That seems very good. For 2 resources, yeah, I'd play that. Life Drain, Shadow Rat. 1/3 for 2. When an opposing champion plays an action, this deals 1 damage to that champion. Coalesce. Random diamond troop you control gets +1/+1. Repeat this for each other shard. Okay. Doesn't really... Ooh, hello. I'm not sure what this one's going for. Let's check out. Okay, it's not very high. It's interesting. I like the design of it though. But yeah, having to play all 5 shards, that's probably not going to see much play. And uncommon chest, save it for later. Next pack. Alright, what have we got? 5-3 for 5 with sockets. Light of Hope. Troop gets +1/+1 on life drain. Pretty standard. Devoted Exile. Life drain and Rage 1. That seems nice. That could be a good early drop for a red-white deck. Glaciate, we've seen that. Turbine Zombie, also seen that. Moon Aryu Sensei. I think that's another reprint. Oppress the Unworthy. Target troop you control. Target troop you control gets +3 attack. Opposing troop gets -3. Okay. Servant of Suffering. Champion discards a card. This gets +3, -3, and Flight. Okay. So it turns into a 5/2. But only once per turn. Ooh, Root of Conquest. Nice common resource. Let's see, I think we saw that in the first pack. More Breath of Vaca. Bloodleech Apocalypse. Fusion and Life Drain. Let's see. Violet's Handmaiden. What is this? It has Rebirth and deploy Summon a Phantom. So you get to double dip on the Phantoms if you get it killed. That's the thing about this. They can do the Rebirth thing without having to rely on things like +1/+1 or -1/-1 counters like Magic does. They had to use Persist or Undying, which triggered depending on whether they had a counter or not on it. This can just trigger once and then it's done. Supremacy. Troops you control and in your hand get +1/+1. That's an odd way to phrase it. It seems like you should say troops you control and troops in your hand. That's just weird. But anyways, it's a permanent +1/+1 for 2 cost. That seems pretty good. Leaf Clover, we've seen that. And Nightcap. Rowdy. Troops you control get +1/+1. Okay. What do we got? Totem of the Void Star. Alright, let's go check this one again. Okay, this one's actually got some value. It's on the auction house for close to 2, like 185 it says. That's nice. And a common chest. Save that back. Alright. Another rare. Let's see. Idol of Nolzon. Just sockets. Pummel. We've seen it. Feral Formulation. Okay, 3 for discard 2 at random, then draw 3 cards. Huh. Spectral Attendant. 1/1 with Rebirth. Verdict. That's a reprint. That's a reprint. Seen that. Blackbark Courier. This one's not familiar. So it's just a 2/2 for 3 with rebirth and flight. Buzz Killer, Swift Strike, and Quick with a Wild Threshold. 3/2 for 4. Lox T-Rex. So it's invincible on its first attack. That's pretty nice for a common, I guess. Gore-Tusk Apocalypse. Rage 2. That seems pretty nice. Grapes of Wrath. It's a rowdy one. Pack Plower. Let's see, he's got Feral. Okay, can't be blocked by fewer than 2 troops. I haven't seen that mechanic before. There seems to be a evergreen one though. Anyways, it's 6/6 for 6, so seems right on curve. And he boosts another creature when he comes into play. That seems like a good one. Whip Crack for 2, deal 1 damage to each opposing champion and troop. And a troop. Draw a card, then choose and discard a card. Okay, so it's a miniature board wipe plus a little looting. That's an unusual combination. Maniacal Ripper. Oh wow. He can actually... His rabbit ability, target opposing troop gets this can't block. It doesn't have a duration, so that means that's permanent. So he can just remove a blocker entirely. That's pretty cool. Nut Snatch Raven. That's unfortunate naming. Nut Snatch. Okay. Flight, deploy, create a Grand Squirrel Titan and put it in your hand. Okay. Yeah. That's a 1/1 for 1 flight. That's actually pretty good. I'd play that. You get a 1/1 flyer for 1 cost and a giant squirrel for later. Yeah. Lily Grove Warden. Okay. When a non-phantom troop you control dies, summon a phantom. Okay, so I guess she combos with the rebirth stuff. Let's check out the price on this one. Okay, going for over 100 it looks like. So little value in that one. So next pack. Oh, save that chest. Pack number 5. Going a little slow. Hopefully this will speed up. After we've seen all the commons. Zap. I think that's a reprint. Warbrute. Nothing special there. Voltaic Blast. Deal X damage to target troop. Nothing special. Seen it. Hextricator. Okay, so he's a mana fixer bear. Well, not a bear. He costs 3. Cannibalize. Seen that. Febreze. Is that a take on Febreze? Destroy target artifact or constant and Fate Weave. Oh, they're still using Fate Weave in here? Yeah. I didn't know they kept that one around in this set. Thought it was all new mechanics. Skywing Apocalypse. Fusion and Flight. From the Wreckage. Let's see. Target resource and troop. Why is... Get out of here. Put up to 1 target resource and troop from your crypt into your hand. Okay, so you actually get 2 things. That seems nice. What is the Spectral Attendant? Seen that. Healthy tip. Create 2 lucky coins and put them in your hand. Gain 5 health if you have diamond threshold. Raving Doomsayer. Okay. Rhythmatic troop you control gets +2/+2. I don't know. 3/5 for 5 with that ability that doesn't seem very valuable. Seen that. Fatal Dose. Target troop gets +4 -2. Okay, so it's a combination boost and removal for small guys. Cryptic Curio. Oh, this is the first curio I've seen. I kind of like these. They mana fix you right away, and then later on they can ramp you or replace themselves. Fuel Flinger. Create a Scorch and put it in your hand. That's just 1 damage. But it's a 3/1 for 2. That's pretty nice. Ooh. A dual resource. Let's see what these are going for. Well, now, the Remnant of Hatred is going for over 400 right now. So that more than covers the value of the pack. That's nice. And save the chest. On to the next one. Ooh, we got a legendary. Here's Forge Fist. Satyr Song. Yeah. Daybloom, seen that. Devoted Elite or Exile, whatever. Zap, Dispel, not much there. Shadow Bat. Let's see, Flight. Deploy. Each champion chooses and discards an action. Okay, so if you're playing mostly creatures, this could just completely miss you and hit your opponent. It does cost 5 though. Dang. I guess that's what you get for effects like that. Oppress. Root of Retribution. Yeah. Extract Mind. I haven't seen this. Each opposing champion chooses and discards a non-resource card. And you Fate Weave. Root Beer Floater. Rowdy. Random troop control gets +1/+1. Seems alright for a common. Court of Souls. Troops you control get +1. Okay, that's a permanent one. So that's nice for 1 mana. That seems really good for 1. All your troops get that. And if you got a green, gain 1 health for each troop. Anyways. Topiary Sculptor. So this guy's riding his plants. See, we got Rebirth. Socketable. Usually don't see sockets on things that have like this other stuff. Put target resource from your crypt into your hand. Anyways, he's a 4/2 for 5 that comes back after its first death, so that's nice. Chaos Bolt. Draw 2 cards, then discard 2 cards at random. Deal damage to target troop equal to the discarded card's cost. Another Cryptic Curio. Echo Twin Apocalypse. That's a nice one. Just being able to double your dudes. Yeah, I'm glad I pulled that one. And now let's see, what have we got? Count Dragomir. He doesn't seem like a super high costed one, so he might actually be worth something. Ooh, he's one of the higher end ones. 725 it says it's going for right now. I think I can see why. See, 4/4 for 5, life drain, flight, rebirth. When another card enters your hand or play from your crypt, destroy target opposing card. That's crazy. Yeah, I see why he's so expensive. And pack number 7. Oh, no legendary this time. Let's see what. Call the Grave. What's this? Stinkhorn Soup. A troop, it gets lethal this turn. Ah, that's kind of cool. Root of Savagery. Servant of Suffering. Ah, we've seen him. Her, actually. These blue and red, or sapphire and ruby, whatever you call it, seems to have an awful lot of ladies. Party Crasher. Does this guy have... That is a weird thing. I'm not sure how I feel about that guy. With his centaur body, 4 arms, and not sure if he actually has eyes behind all those glasses, but that would be 6 eyes right there. This guy is a freak. Anyways, what is he? What's he do? He's a 2/1 for 2. Target troop you control gets unblockable. A rowdy, that could be useful. Root of Instinct. Gain it. Oh yeah, it's just one of those. Duh. What am I thinking? Moss Ox, 4/5 for 5. Deploy. Choose up to 1 troop in your hand. It gets +2/+2 and cost +2. That seems kind of like it defeats the purpose. Increasing the cost in addition to the power. Now here's another Apocalypse we haven't seen. Skyguard. And so 1... Whoa, wait a second. That's only 1? That's pretty good. Noxious Turn. Oh yeah, that's that sweet removal. Or not removal. Combat trick. Might as well be removal. Moonsong. Put up to 4 target cards from your crypt into your deck. They get when you play this, draw a card. And like the whole thing's where you take cards and they get an ability, but then you shuffle them back into your deck. I'm not too keen on that. It just seems like a waste because you're not really getting anything immediately, and you're never even guaranteed to draw those cards later on. So, that just seems like too much of a gamble for me. I know it's cool that you can do this because you're a digital game, but you're so preoccupied with whether or not you could, then stop to ask if you should. Yet or not, we've seen that. Moss Scarab. Is that what that is? A scarab? Anyways, 2/2 for 2. He's a bear. And deploy. Target troop gets +1/+1. Ah, that's a permanent bonus, so that's good. Takes green and white, though. Ah, Shenanigator. Another nice play on words. And a card draw engine for Rowdy. And the rare. Bruiseberry Brewer. I don't know. 3/3 for 3 with Feral and Rabid. Discard your hand and draw 3 cards. Huh. So he can fill your hand if your hand is empty. Let's see what he costs. Or what he's worth. Bruiseberry. Yeah, he's not going for much. Under 100. He seems like he could be good in the right environment, but I don't know. I guess you'll have to wait for competitive constructed to do its thing. Anyways, pack number 8. And what have we got? Pummel, yeah, we know that. Runeforge Rummager. So he's a 2-1 for 2 with looting. Flayer Steel, I haven't seen this. Look, there it is again. The ladies on these blue and red ones. Target attracting troop gets +3/+3. So it's a giant growth, but only for attacking. The Thistle Megas, we've seen that. Wait, yeah, we've seen that. One hit wounder, untimely end. Ooh, I don't think I've seen this one yet. Destroy target attacking or blocking troop. Draw a card, then discard a card. So you get to loot and destroy something. Moss Ox, Blightsteed, Simeon Sycamore. Huh. Seen it. Mass Glaciation. Transform up to 2 target cards into ice blocks. So it's just a double one. I wouldn't really call that mass glaciation. That implies that mass would imply like more than 2, I think. Anyways, Frothmaw Apocalypse, Feral, and Fusion. Anyways, I think we've seen Sanctum of Suffering, haven't we? Yeah. Blightwood Cyclops. 7/7 for 7 with Rebirth and 2 sockets. Hard to call on that one. Let's check the price. Yep, not going for much. I guess he's just too expensive to be obviously good. I'm not sure what kind of sockets we have going for the current environment anyways. Let's see. Phoenix Guard Enforcer. I feel like I've seen that before. Maybe that's a reprint. Doesn't seem especially good. Runeforge Rummager. Scouring Ruinant. That's a common ender that doesn't have fusion? Huh. Wow. I like this guy. A 3/1 for 2, and he gives everything in your hand a +1. That seems really good. Extricator, Call the Grave, Untimely End, we just saw that. Fleetfoot, Fusion and Speed. I don't think we've seen that one before. I didn't know about this one. I guess that's nice. Merry Elephant. I think that's been in the last one. Root of Cunning, Gruesome Gobbler, Sudden Descent. Here's one I haven't seen. Deal 4 damage to target exhausted troop. That's seems pretty nice. I mean, there's probably better ones in the greater format, but you know, sometimes you have to take what you can get. Rowdy, wait. Okay. Summon an Echo with this troop's power and toughness. Okay. Briny Pod. If you have discarded a card this turn, draw a card. Okay, so he basically turns a discard into a loot each turn for 2 mana. No, hold on a second. He's a 2/3 for 2. That's that actually changes things. My view on him. He's decent just because of that. Sanatorium. When opposing champion discards a card, this deals 3 damage to that champion. This is like a souped up Megrim. That seems pretty good. Like, Megrim wasn't a super big thing. Liliana's Crest made it better, but dealing 3 damage versus 2 That's significant change. That's a 50% boost. Anyways, Hired Horn Nomad. When attacks, random troop in your hand gets +1/+1. That's a permanent boost too. Dang. Ooh, we got another remnant. Wonder what this one is. It's one of the lower ones, still over 300 though. Okay. Now I like the mechanic they got here. You lose 2 health unless you have, double both thresholds. So if you play it later in the game, you don't lose the life. But if you play it early, you do. Okay. Pack number 10 here. Still only got 1 legendary. We got Starlight Seeker. 1/2 for 1 steadfast. Firepower, deal 4 damage to target troop. Meh. Undying Vow. Okay. Ooh. I thought, was this a combat trick? No, it's not quick. But see, it's a permanent boost and rebirth. So when it gets rebirthed, it will still have the permanent boost. That's nice. In Grapes of Wrath, we know about that. Remager, Growth Potion, that's a common one. From the Wreckage, seen that. Howling Rebel, I don't think we've seen this. Steals damage to a champion, gain 1/0. A 3/2 for 2 is nice, just on its own. So that seems surprisingly strong for a common. But I guess the thresholds are kind of a big deal. Savage Showdown, we know that one. Doomsayer, he's crap. Soul Shatter, destroy target. Yeah, we've seen that. And more of her. Hawkward Turn. They just can't stay away from the plays on words, can they? Nope. Anyways. Card do a Hail Hawk. I don't know, man. I think if you're gonna play a card, it shouldn't give them a 2/2 in return. That just seems like it's not a very good investment. Glimmer Goat. Deploy. Random troop in your hand gets +1/+1 for each different threshold you have. So at least +2/+2. Flummox. Yeah, the crappy counter spell that they put in this set. Moss Geyser. I don't know why this guy is called a geyser. He doesn't look like a geyser. He looks like a geezer, not a geyser. For 5 mana, I'm not sure if reverting 3 cards is worth it. I don't know. Anyways, Radical Rock Surfer. 4/4 for 4. Crush and Rabid. So an attacking Boulder Brute. Is this guy valuable? He looks like he would be. No. The plat bio is 60. This guy's a 4/4 for 4. And when he attacks, he summons another 4/4. And he's not even a... oh man, I don't know. I think people are wrong. Maybe I'm just out of touch with the power levels in HEX, but I don't know. That seems awfully good. Spambot killed him many times in the Frostring Arena. Evaporate. Put target. That's an unsummon. Startling Vine Toad. I don't like this guy. He's a 2/2 for 4. He has Skyguard. And his deploy target troop gets 2/2 for 1 turn. I don't know. Maybe being quick, he can be used as a combat trick. I guess that's valuable. I don't know. Briny Toad. Discard a card. This gets Flight. A 3/1 for... Wait, you can only do it once, and you have to discard a card. I don't like this guy either. Have you seen him? Lunge? I think that's a reprint. Tenebrous... What? Tenebrous Vrax. Okay, yeah, sure. Whatever. 1/2 for 3. When the champion discards a card, it gets +1. Okay, that could get out of hand. He's starting awfully low. I don't know. The best thing about that card is its name, I think. Howling Rebel, we've seen him. Breath of Ka, Root of Cunning, Vine Tongue, Apocalypse. Oh yeah, that's the one that I was like, wow, good stats for 1. Rock Climber. These plays on words, man. Yeah. I don't know. Climbing rocks probably. It doesn't seem like a very useful pastime. Anyways, Flight. 5/4 for 7. Rabid and ooh. You just get to destroy something outright if you attack. Yeah. I see why it costs 7 now. Jeez. Flare Sprite. Now this, that's a drawback. I have a strong appreciation for cards that are just beefy with drawbacks, so I appreciate that. I don't know if it's any good though. Taking 3 damage every time it gets hit seems like a lot. Engulf. 4 mana. Destroy target troop. Interrupt target troop. Alright. Whatever. Clutch of Dendera. I don't really like the double R there. 6 mana, choose 1, draw 4 cards, or each opposing champion discards 4 cards. Yeah, I doubt you're ever gonna use that second one at a time in the game where you can pay 6 mana. Let's see, what is this? What's this one worth? Yeah, not much. That's about what I expected. Draw spells that are that expensive, probably not going to be very useful. Save chest. On to the next. What is this, number 12? Still not another legendary. Let's see, we got Zombie, Buffalo, Daybloom, Haymaker. Don't remember this one. Okay. Emulate. Yeah, that's a nice one. Quick Striker, another reprint. Noxious Turn, that good thing. Howling Rebel, another good boy. Iron Shell Apocalypse. Haven't seen this one. Oh, wait a sec. He doesn't have any abilities, he just has high toughness for 1. Yeah, I don't know. I'll stick with the green one with Skyguard, I think. Oh, we got another Echo Twin. That's nice. Fatal Dose. Yeah, we've seen that. Engulf again. Blight. Not okay. It's a miniature sweeper. Basically Infest. Excruciate. Let's see. Draw 2 cards, then choose and discard any number of cards. Deal damage to target troop equal to the discarded card's cost. I don't know. I guess I guess you can draw 2 cards, then discard 1 card to do removal, so it could come out ahead. Let's see what it's worth. And it's at 150. That's not bad. And what do we got here? Giant spider spawn. 4/2 for 4. Call the Grave, Undying Vow. We've seen Blood Leech, Vine Lash, Cavern Guard, Feral Feast from the Wreckage, Root of Life, Cursed Mutation. 3 mana, additional cost, discard another card, and target troop gets +3/+3. It's like Abominate, but more expensive, and you don't have to sacrifice. Instead, you discard. That might be going in my my big spider deck. Anyways, what is this? Root Beer Floater, Fiery Cataclysm, Fiery Cataclysm. That's some interesting names I keep coming up with for these Ender things. Anyways, 5/3 for 5. Prismatic troops you control have +2. Another Echo Twin. I like that I keep getting these. Cadaverous Husker. That's an insect? Not. I don't know about that. Anyways, 5/5 for 6. Sacrifice another troop and it gets rebirth. Doesn't seem particularly great. I guess if you got like tokens or something. Anyways, 3/2 for 4 with a socket and rabid. Alright. Silent Auctioneer. 0/3 for 1. When a champion discards a card by the top from each opposing champion's deck, okay, it's a mill card. Probably not worth a lot. It's over 200, so it's better than most of the stuff I've been pulling. Well, you never know, do you? Now, we're only halfway through this, and I have got to pee, so I will be back. Okay, I am back. On to the next pack. Number 14, I believe. And another legendary. Let's see, we got Spell Spinner, reprint, I believe. Marsh Reaver. 5/3 for 5 with a socket. That might be useful. False Confession. Yeah, I might confess too, being with that under that condition. Anyways, 3 mana, interrupt target troop, deal 3 damage to each opposing champion. That seems like a potentially decent counter spell. Awfully expensive though. Take Blast, we've seen that. Screws Turbine, that's a reprint. Soaring Aeromancer. Now, one thing I noticed about HEX, they're not shy about printing the nice looking ladies. That's one thing they've got over modern Magic. Might have to draw some loots for them someday. Anyways, 2/3 for 4, flight, socket. I don't know what kind of sockets we have, so can't really comment much. Flare Imp, 2/2 for 1. This is dealt damage, it deals 1 damage to you. That seems pretty good. Zeota's Seance. Okay. Just a rowdy Fate Weave. Boon Bunch. Little berry people. More of that whole unset flavor I was talking about. Anyways, Rowdy Boons. Okay, so I guess the boons aren't... They're permanent, not temporary. So he can be a pretty goofy combination of things after a while. Spectral Attendant, Glimmer Fox, Fatal Feast. Ooh, that seems kind of nice. Occult Curio, that's the second curio we got. Well, third one, but the second one was a duplicate. Lock and Load. Target troop and a random troop in your hand, each get +3. Shadow Serpent. This gets rebirth. Okay. Yeah, alright, whatever. Wait, what? What is his stats? 3-2 for 3? Yeah. He seems like he's on the curve pretty well. Jouncing Carnage? I don't think that's a word. Jouncing. Destroy target artifact or troop. And legendary. Oh, that's the good one. There she is. Look at that. Oh, by the way, boobs. Wow. Also, nape. Jeez. This card is just asking to be looted. Good lord. Jeez. Well, we got the good one. Let's actually check up on the price here. Let's see. Current platinum buyout is $13.86. Yeah. Anyways, on to the actual reading of the card. Jeez. When you discard this, you may pay 3. If you do, play this for free. Well, it's not exactly free if you're paying for it, you know. When you discard a card, you can pay 3. If you do, play that discarded card. So it basically gives everything a madness cost. So yeah, we got the good lady. Okay, what have we got? Thosselmagus. I think we've pretty much seen. Okay. Yeah, I think we've seen most of this stuff. Pyronite, Glaciers, Vine Toad. Still not fond of you. Party Crasher. Oh yeah, the goofy dude. Soul Shatter. Daybloom. What's this? Protection Racket? Up to X target troop get +1/+1 and invincible this turn. Not sure what that has to do with a protection racket, but I mean, it's a nice combat trick. Like, again, these blue-red ladies are super fine. Three, 4 for 4. When you discard a card, it deals 1 damage to target opposing champion or troop. So I can actually ping the troops. Painstoke. And Fighter Cataclysm and Echo Horn. Yeah, we've seen all that. Another Remnant. I'm hitting good Remnants this time. It's also on the low end, but it's still over 300. Actually, the Remnant of Hatred, first one I pulled, is the only one that seems to be over 4. Well, actually, The current buyouts are lower than the median ones, so these things might actually be going for more than I've been quoting. Ooh, and a rare chest. And pack number 16? Firepower, blah blah blah. War Brute, Buzz Killer, Root, Spinner, Primal Prison. Okay. Yeah, it's basically a what do you call those things? You know, the fetch lands, the common ones, the crappy ones that they keep reprinting. Terramorphic Expanse, things like that. Crappy Toad, one hit wounder, Noxious Turn, Vortusk, Apocalypse, Prison of the Mind. Okay, stun up to X target troops. That's a nice. Yeah, that's a nice thing to remove blockers for your swinging lethal. Moss Scarab, Resonant Eradicrux. 2/2 for 3 with flight and a socket. If you have all thresholds, he's a 4/4. I don't see myself getting all 5 thresholds ever. So, Nefarious Gift. Create 2 Sign of Sufferings for each opposing champion and put them in their decks. Then draw a card. Okay, the draw a card makes it actually seem like might work. When you draw this, reveal it, then discard your hand. Oh, then draw a card for each card discarded this way. It's like, dang. If he gets unlucky and draws one of these things, he loses his whole hand. Feral Gozone. That's more of this unset flavor. 5/5 for 6 with speed, and when this bad boy gets blasted by damage, it dispenses that many thirst-murdering high-octane curio. Are you extreme enough to handle that? Oh jeez, my throat cannot take that. Oh man. My voice is getting soft. I haven't been singing enough death metal recently. Let's check the price. Yeah, I didn't think so. He's not even up to 50 plat. Oh, another rare chest. Okay. Ooh, we got our legendary again. Snarling Ambusher. Never seen him. Looks like a reprint though. Logs, T-Rex, Death Toll. Oh yeah, that's the new removal. Destroy target troop, discard a card. Oh, something to note. Discarding a card is not a cost. It's just an effect. If you play this when it's the only thing in your hand, then you don't end up discarding anything. Also, if it gets countered, you don't get 2 for 1. That's something I didn't notice when I was checking it out in spoilers, but that makes this thing seem like a lot better than it actually is. Or actually, a lot better than it did before. Anyways, Nagan Scout. 2/1 for 2 with a socket. I think, what is this guy? Crypt Spitter. Swift Strike with a white threshold. When it deals a damage to a troop, that troop gets -1/-1. I feel like for 4 cost, it's... No, with the Swift Strike, it would actually be very good, I think. Yeah, that's good. Party Crasher again. Jeez. This is why we play this and dump magic. Look at that. Anyways, 2 for 3. Rowdy, exhaust target opposing troop. It's too bad they're not a better card. That just seems a little weak. But yeah, I'd be a little exhausted too if they got Rowdy around me. Glaciate, Frothmaw, Apocalypse. Okay, the feral one. Nameless Dustman. When a champion discards a card, it gets +1/+1. he's a bear already. But when any champion, that's not an opponent, that's any champion. So you have a Nameless Dustman out, and then you go and cast Death Toll and discard a card to remove a blocker, and then you swing for 3 on that turn. That seems really good. And also, Dustman, that was a faction in Planescape Torment. What have we got? Nightcap, Rowdy, we've seen him. He's been living it up, it looks like. Refuel. Okay, 3 mana. Put up to 2 target troops in your crypt with cost 3 or less into play. They get speed, and at the end of the turn, sacrifice them. Okay. I was thinking, wow, you get 2 things in play for up to 3 cost? It's not that good. And the legendary, what do we got? Ooh, dragon. Zombie dragon. Rakanazov the Starved. They seem to use all the wrong double letters in HEX. They've got like double R's, double A's. It's never something that actually makes sense. Anyways, what is this card? 7/7 for 6 with flight. See, if you would draw a card, put a random card from your crypt into your hand instead. If a card would enter your crypt, void it instead. I don't know about that. He seems good, but that, if a card would enter your crypt, void it. Well, if you would draw a card, but instead you put a random card from your crypt into your hand, but then every other card doesn't go into your crypt, eventually you're going to run out of cards in your crypt. He is actually not very valuable right now. He's under 200. That's disappointing for a legendary. Well, you know, I got the most valuable high-end one already. I'm bound to get a bad one or two. Okay, what have we got? Bleak Harvester, 3/1 for 3 with a life drain. Different zombie. Court. Light bark. What is this? I don't recognize this one. Switch your deck for a stained resource and put it in your hand. You know, limited mana fixing. Patrol bot. Febreze. Let's see, Howling Rebel. Ooh, haven't seen this guy yet. Drifting Ruinant. Like, even at this point, there's a lot of commons we haven't seen. Well, apparently. I mean, I don't know how many there actually are, but we keep finding like one in every pack. One shot. When you play a prismatic card, this gets flight. Okay, I suppose that's permanent. So, and he's a 3/2. It's basically a 3/2 with flying for 2. That's too good. Hello. She looks cute. Anyways, 2 cost, put target troop you control into your hand. It gets a boost and it gets +2 cost. I don't like it. Haymaker. Root of Savagery. Oh, Blooming Curio. That's the 3rd different curio we've gotten. Verminous Piper. Create 2 Chaos Tongues and put them in your hand. What's a Chaos Tongue? An unblockable 1/1. That's what it is. That seems... I guess that's alright. Flare Fiend. This is deal damage it tells. Okay, this seems to be a common theme. We got a whole like vertical cycle of a 1 mana 2/2 that deals 1 damage to you, 2 mana 3/2 that deals 2 damage, then a 3 mana 4/4 that deals 3 damage to you. Fleeting Memories. Oh, we've seen that. Flame Rot Obliteron. 4 mana 0/0. Huh. 2 sockets. That's +1 and +1 in all zones for each card in opposing hands. That doesn't seem especially good. And the market seems to agree with me. Seven left. Okay, Phoenix Guard, Distract. I don't see anything especially new. What is this? Oh, Febreze. What's this? Sun Descent. Seen that. Lock and Load. Moss Scarab. Cryptic Curio. Alright, let's just go to the rare. None of this stuff is new. Another Remnant. Well, we know what the range is on those. Let's get through this. Finally. Not seeing anything here. Wait, what's this? Warbrute. Nothing new. No. One Hit Wonder. Sinister Veil. Why would you do that? I mean, you got cards that can just flat out destroy a creature for half that. Feral Formulation. Frost Spasm. Wait, he's just a straight up 2/2 for 1? Whatever. Awkward Turn. Terrible Temper. 6 mana seems like an awful lot for that effect, but Kaleidotron. Now this seems half useless. It's got a deck building requirement. You can only include it in your deck if it contains at least 25 prismatic cards. That's multicolor cards for Magic players. And you let you ignore threshold costs. Like, you can't even play that in limited. You're gonna need... You're playing a 40 card deck. 25 means you only have... 25 prismatic cards mean you only have 15 left in your deck. You're gonna need at least like 17 for your resources. He's not even useful. And let's just check what he's worth. He's worth 75. Bullcrap. He's worth like 2 cents. What have we got here? Vine Lash? Okay. Spoil. Root of the Ancients. Pyronite. Curse and Mutation. Okay. I know what that is. And these ladies again. Root of Innovation. Terrible Temper. Heartsworn Survivor. Crypt into your deck and gain 2 charges. Sin of the Deep. 6/6 for 7. Discard a card and it gets unblockable. That seems like it has the potential to be abused. Malt Creek Witch. Alright. I'm not happy how you're taking the pretty lady face off. Anyways, 6-2 for 4. That's an odd combination of numbers. Deathcry, bear the top 4 cards of your deck, then reveal a random card from your crypt and put it into your hand. The randomness just doesn't seem particularly great. 3-1 for 3 with Rebirth and Deathcry. Target opposing troop gets -1/-1. That seems pretty nice. It's not worth much though. Oh well. Just a few left. Blinding Light, blah blah blah. Oh, I haven't seen this one. Mist Cloak Apocalypse. Gives a spell shield. Okay. Warbrute. Distract. Yeah, I think a cute elf girl probably is going to be distracting. Up to 3 target opposing troops can't block this turn. That seems like it'd be a reprint, but I've not seen it before. Undying Vow. Yeah, seen that. Briny Toad, he's crap. Noxious Turn. I like it. Pleasure Tent. Yep. Of course I needed to get that one. Hearthsworn Survivor and a Blooming Curio. What have we got here? Raucous Revelry. Cards with Rowdy in all zones become cost 1. This seems counterproductive to me. You know, in order to... If you're making a deck based around Rowdy, you probably got a lot of Rowdy cards. Your Rowdy cards are probably feeding off your other Rowdy cards. So if your other Rowdy cards are all cost 1, then you're never going to trigger that cost greater than this thing that Rowdy needs. Well, let's check out the price. Yeah, it's 90. That's not very high. 3 left. Okay. What have we got? Nothing new there. Noxious Turns and Lost in the City. This doesn't seem familiar. Up to 2 target opposing troops into their controller's hand. And this seems like under par. Root of Life. We got another Sin of the Deep. Stir the Dead. When a troop leaves your crypt, it gets +1/+1. That's interesting. I guess that would basically turn the Rebirth into Undying, wouldn't it? Whip Crack. Fatal Fuel Alpha. Lethal Feral. That's a 4-3 for 4. Or 3. 4-3 for 3. Other troops you control get lethal and feral this turn. That seems pretty dang good. He's not going for a whole lot. 165. Kind of above par, but got a chest, a rare chest. Blah 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 with the commons. What is this? Baby Stompatops? Huh. At least they don't put like ridiculously bright, colorful fluffy plumage on all their dinosaurs. Torch Runner. I don't remember this guy. 3-1 for 3. Rapid deals 3 damage to each opposing champion. It seems nice and aggressive. Root beer floater, we've seen that. What is this? Haymaker. Fiery Cataclysm. Refuel. Coalesce. Spore Skin. Target troop gets lethal and rebirth this turn. So you kill something and your dude doesn't die. Okay. Gold Boots. Void target opposing card. When this leaves play, put each other cards voided by it into play. Huh. That seems abusable. It's not very pricey though. Last pack. And no more legendary. Extricator, Battle Master, this Cloak, Apocalypse, Dispel, Lord of Souls, Servant of Suffering, Glaciate, Soul. Oh yeah, we've seen that. Torch Runner. It's only the second one we got of him. Glimmer Goose. You play a prismatic card, it gets +1/+1. Is there a cycle of these with the +1/+1 when you play a prismatic one? I haven't seen enough, but I think that's the second one we've seen with that ability. Forbidden Archive, draw a card, then choose and discard a card. Oh, it's a constant for 4 mana. Stir the Dead. Oh, we just saw that. And Dreamsmoke Diva. I'm getting all the fine ladies. Thank God. Dang. 2/2 for 3. Flight, Spell Shield, Rowdy. Look at cards from the top of your deck equal to the troop's cost. Put one of them into your hand. Put the remaining cards into your deck. Okay, so she gets to draw you a card and also scry for her cost, which increases every time Rowdy is activated. Let's what is she valued at? And 240 right now. That's more than usual. All right. Save that chest. That's all the packs. This guy's not getting touched. And this, I've been doing this for an awful long time, so I don't think I'll bother with the chests right now. You know what? Let's do one. Let's just do one and see if I get something good. I got a thing. Upgrade, and I get to spin again. Let's go. Big money, no whammies. Oh, another 3. Ooh. Ballroom Blitz. All right. Anyways, this card, basic action. Where? I've never seen this card. What is it? Summon a random troop with 3/3. Summon a random troop with 2/2. Summon a random troop with 1/1. That's good value. Your Ballroom Blitz have troops that enter play under your control this turn get feral. Alright. And also I get to spin again. This is how they get you on the gold. Because you want to spin all your chests for fun stuff. But you don't have enough gold. Well, I got a free spin. Let's see. Oh, I don't think that's worth anything. Nope. That is it for that chest. Let's crack her open. See what we got. Bishop's Pendant of Purity. Bishop of Silent Souls. I don't even know what this guy is. Void all troops. What the hell? That voids himself, doesn't it? I think. Yeah, I don't know what's up with that guy. I don't know. Anyways, that's all. Bye, guys. Nice opening packs with you. See you later. I'm out.